There's so much you can't train for on this crazy, wonderful, tough course out here in Hawaii. Like yesterday, the waves were so huge and they were coming at you from all directions. If you're only doing that one day a year to train, it's like all the training you've done leading up to this race, you kind of question, like, do I even know how to swim? You know, when you're trying to battle the waves and get through the waves the first few times. This year, my husband has been such a great supporter, and he's gotten behind me, and he's like, okay, this is your year. Let's see what you can do with it. And I've had great success this year at some really big races leading up to this one. And I've trained really hard, and you know, I'm gonna leave it all out there tomorrow. Because you hope you can come back and do this again, but you really don't know. You don't know I don't know what's gonna happen with my life next year. I don't know what's gonna happen with my children, my daughter next year. You know, will I have the opportunity to train as much as I've gotten to train this year? So I'm gonna make the most of tomorrow. When Hayden was 16 months old, she was diagnosed with Angelman Syndrome. It's a rare genetic disorder that affects pretty much her whole body. She has a seizure disorder. Children with Angelmans do not speak. They're developmentally delayed as well as cognitively delayed. She has a sleep disorder, so she sleeps, but she only needs to sleep in short doses and gets going for the rest of the day while the rest of us aren't. But big characteristic of her condition is she is a very happy child. In fact, she's almost overly happy. And kids with Angelman syndrome are most noted because they are smiling and laughing most of the time. After we received Hayden's diagnosis, our world kind of stopped. Suddenly, it wasn't something that we could fix, and I discovered I'm a fixer. You know, if something's not working right, I'm going to be determined to try to figure it out and fix it. And here, now I'm battling something that I have no control over. And so initially I went into a dark place, and I just kind of went through the motions of the day, and I would find solace after sleepless nights going out and running on trails and kind of working through things in my head. And what was interesting through those runs on the trails or longer bike rides, I realized that I can push myself so much harder because I've been to a different place. I've been to that dark place, and realizing the physical pain of climbing and conquering a hill is easy relative to sitting in a hospital room looking at your daughter and willing for her to breathe on her own. One of the beauties of XTERRA, you train your heart out and you just hope that you trained right for that day. Last year I came in second in my age group, and I think I was 7th overall amateur. I would love this year to get back up on the podium. I just know no matter what, when you cross the finish line, you know you gave it your best this year, and somebody could have a better day. You know, I could have the best day of my life, but somebody could have an even better day. Just don't know what's going to happen.
I think she's happy that the waves are pretty calm today. So although they're picking up, compared to what it could be, significantly better scenario. So I think she's happy about that. And if she can get out of there with a decent swim, she'll have a good rest of the race, I'm sure. Deanna, woo!
After Hayden's diagnoses, we kind of buckled down and said, okay, well, what can we do? How can we make a difference and an impact? And we discovered that in 2008, Angelman syndrome was cured in the mouse model. And so it made us start thinking, if it was cured then, why can't it happen someday for our kids? So we founded an organization called Team Miles for Smiles. All of our fundraising dollars go straight to research, and everything is done through volunteers, parents mostly, who run the foundation. And so we go out and we run races and we cheer and support others. Parents who are also running races, friends and family who have been inspired and want to set up to do their first 5K, marathon, first triathlon. And so we kind of help coach them along and cheer for them as they are on their journey to get to their finish line.
Keep up this pace, you'll get them off.
All I can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I finished today 4th overall for the amateur females. I was 3rd in my age group because let me tell you, these 40 to 44 women are just super, super tough. There's just I think these women, you get to that age where you've learned how to dig deep and endure. We might not be necessarily the fastest, but because of life, we're the ones probably with most grit out there. You just know how to dig deep and get the job done. I'm blessed to have gotten to leave it all out there and, you know, and finish strong. It's more than crossing finish lines. Because I have a child with this condition, I have had so much my own personal growth and success. I have had such an amazing journey really because of her. If it was the life I'd imagined, I don't think we would have had as many adventures, and we wouldn't have grabbed on to life. I would say we try to squeeze everything out of each day because you don't know what tomorrow will be like.